Well, it's 5 o'clock, the end of the day. The sun is setting right there as that's the Pacific Ocean right beyond those hills right there. There's two of our 20-ton LG units right there, and here's one right here, and here's one right behind me. And so I'm getting ready to hook up this pipe. I'm going to show you a little secret. So, not a secret, it's not, you know, super math or nothing, but guys in residential don't get to play with stuff like this all the time. So they got metric pipe on here, and they give you a little piece of metric pipe, but we use American Standard. This is 1 3/8, and only one side of this was flared. I cut it off of another piece. Oh, it's downstairs. I cut it off another piece. This was metric pipe. This pipe fit exactly flush, the same diameter as what that was there, and they had one side flared out to go onto their pipe. Well, this doesn't fit onto anything that's American Standard. You'd say it's almost closer to 1 1/8. But it's even after I flare it. So here's the Hillmore. Here's 1 1/8. I flared out the 1 1/8 all the way it could go. And which one was that? I don't remember. But if you put it inside, there's still a lot of clearance. That would take a ton of silver solder to clear that up. Let's see if I could get way in there. Zoom in. Where are we at? So as you can see, there's still a lot of slop in there. So to compensate and correct for that, let me see if I can correct that. So now you take your 1 3/8 and you just put this little ridge on it, and you'll get it up in the pipe, and it'll make a little snug fit. So you see how big this Mondo is compared to that guy? So you take the 1 3/8, and you're not really using the 1 3/8. What you're going to use is that little step down ridge. That little step down ridge starts when the 1 3/8 is all the way out. Check this out. It fits right on there. So this is what you're going to do. You're just going to open that up a little bit. You got to be really careful because, and I'm doing this while I'm holding the camera, not smart, because you can make it too big and then it'll suck. So let's see if sorry guys for all these odd angles and everything. Okay, now it's touching, and I'm just flaring. I think maybe that did it. Did that do it? I don't know if that opened it up or not. So that side, I should mark this. No, I think it was this side. Sorry. All right, let's try that again. And this time, actually, let me mark it. You know what, Apple? Your phone sucks for focus. Pay $1,500 for a phone, and it's lensing, or it's adjusting. It's really sucks. Okay, that's it. Now I got it flared out a little bit. Oh, I think I might have overdid it. Shit. I'll have to roll it. If you do make a mistake, you could put it on a hard piece of metal or something like that, another one, and you can roll it a little bit with a little force, and it'll bend that back in. Now let's see if I overdid it. And this is one of those things, you're paying attention to video and not quite good attention. Oh, I did it. I think I did. Yeah. It just, you see that right now? It just touched. And it's only on the edge. So you're still a little sloppy there. But about this deep, where you come inside, you're flared out a little bit. And if you want to, you could play with it a little more to make it a little snug just at the outer edge. And your silver, when you braze, your silver will fill up this big gap in here, and it'll go all the way to the edge in there, and you'll be totally locked up and solid with silver. And that's what'll go there. So that's their factory one. It almost fits there. And actually, if you have a little problem on these ones, see, this is a heat recovery unit. So you have the gas here. This is for the hot gas. This is your suction. This is your liquid. And so you could put your expander up in their factory one right here, give it a few little tweaks, and then that'll make it tighter into their factory flare so it holds and it doesn't drop down on you. Because see, I have to go down below here in the roof and there's no one down there to help me right now. Tommy's working over there and I don't want to bother him, and he's not feeling good right now because he's been under this roof all day for 8 hours, actually 9 hours. That's 7, 9, 10, 11, 10 hours. He's been down there for 10 hours now within 18 inches of this roof, cooking in 80 degrees, and the surface of this roof got up to 112 degrees, and that radiant heat is cooking. He doesn't feel good right now, so I'm not going to bother him. And so I'm going to snug that up by expanding this so it fits tight in this. I'll snug up the other one so I could press fit it in there so it holds. Then I could let go of my work, and then I could crawl down and work without worrying about it falling through the roof on me and getting pissed off. That's it. It's a beautiful day, and we're gonna stay here maybe another hour. We'll put in about 11 hours today. It is just beautiful. I mean, this is like a summer spring day. It got up to 70. Did it get to 71 today? 73? I can't remember what it is, but it was a pretty warm day. The sun was really strong, and yeah, nice day. And it's very comfortable up here. I'm dreading going back down. And oh yeah, and here's where I noticed what our electrician. So this really soft gooey stuff here. This is the cheapest. I mean, this is your cheapest for sealing. This leaks after a couple years. Now, what I've seen is, you used to be able to, before COVID, you could get a gallon can of this crap right here, the 3-year stuff, for $3.95. I think after COVID, they want like $12 or $15 now. But before COVID, this was $3.95 a gallon. And you can already see cracks right at the lip here. Let's see if I can zoom in there. You see that movement? And it's drying out because this cheap stuff is mostly solvent. It has very little hard binders to it. There's very little solid tar and solid mass. It's mostly, think of gasoline or kerosene. And it bakes, it shrinks, it cracks. And these are the ones that you see after several years, they come back for leaks. The stuff I used here, this was, I usually use the stuff that has the 15-year guarantee if they don't have the one that has the lifetime. The one with the lifetime guarantee is $42 or $43 a gallon. This was $19 or $23 a gallon. But this shit here, I don't worry about my customer ever having a leak through the roof or a callback. This shit here, I've had to re-repair other people's work after several years. But most of the workers, oh, what do you care after several years? It's not our problem. That kind of attitude and thinking we need to eliminate out of our trades. Let's see, what else? All right, that's it for tonight, guys. Let me get back to work.